Josh is here as well, so
We're live.
we're live. All right. Oh yeah, let's give it
Hi everyone! Thank you for the lovely introductions. Okay.
It's 1,000 views.
Yes, in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Welcome everyone. I'm so happy to be here tonight. We have had some difficulties and we had some obstacles, but we overcame in the name of Jesus. We hope you can hear. We hope you are well. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Candace Johnson, aka Queen Candy J. That's my artist name slash how do you call it? Personality. That's what I walk into when I step on Facebook Live, Queen Candy J. And a little about me, I am a nurse. I work at Phelps Hospital, Northwell Health. I've been a nurse for about actually 7 years now. So I'm thankful. It's my first passion. My second passion is makeup and skincare. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about skincare tonight. And the topic of this session is self-care and skincare. Okay, how skincare can be a form of self-care. And I wanted to talk to you all about what you think self-care is. I mean, I feel like everyone defines it differently, and I may define it differently than you do. If you want to, raise your hand and say what you think self-care is. Well, that's okay. Don't be shy. I'll tell you what I think self-care is. So to me, self-care is refilling my cup. And a cup is like, you can look at it half full or half empty, right? So I like to think of it as what gives me fuel? What helps me continue to do what I do? You know, sometimes, like following Dr. Espinosa in grief, when you're grieving, you don't feel like you can give. You have to refill yourself before you're able to give to someone else. So I felt that deeply. So some things I do for self-care are taking a bath, using some type of essential oil like lavender to relax, getting my nails done, being catered to, getting a massage, eating some good food that I love. That is truly what self-care means to me. And I'll tell you a little story. You know, I've been working as a nurse, as I told you, for years now, and this past year, as you all know, has been trying for the entire world. And being a nurse on the front lines and taking care of patients directly, you know, I was very scared. I was so, like, afraid of contracting COVID. The first patient's room I walked into. Every time I talk about this, I get emotional, so I'll tell you. I was just scared that I was going to die. I was scared that this person was not going to get care and they were going to pass away in my care. And every time I went into a room, I prayed before I went in there. Yeah. I said, Jesus, help me, because I know I'm supposed to be here, but I don't know if I have the stamina and the ability to do what it is that I do every day, because I'm so filled with anxiety about this virus. And back in March, we didn't know, you know, how to treat it. You know, we didn't know who would survive. It was, you know, discriminatory yet not discriminatory. So every time before I walked in there, I said, God, help me. I know I'm supposed to be here. I know what I'm supposed to do. Just help me say the right things and guide me. And the first patient that I walked into with all my PPE on, we had masks, shields, hair covers, 2 hair covers, 2 gowns. And I didn't even trust what I was wearing to protect me. I had to fully rely on God. And that is humbling. That is a very humbling experience. So when I walked in and I saw this woman, you could just tell that she had been in there by herself. And isolation, because you know you have to be isolated, and no one is going in there because they don't want to risk their lives. Not unnecessarily. They're going there to do their job and they're leaving the room. You have your phone, you maybe have a TV, and you have to be by yourself. So when I saw her, and she just started talking to me about her personal life and, you know, how she recently got married, and, you know, she was showing me pictures of her outside of this room in isolation wearing this mask. And that human connection came right on time, and God just said, look, it's a real person, you know, and you're here to help her feel more like a human. You're here to make her feel good about herself. You have all the training you will ever have or ever need or ever know already inside of you. And I was able to go in there and talk to her like a human being instead of just doing what I had to do and running out. So I thank God that I had the relationship with God to be a tool for Him, you know, to help someone feel. I am so a mess right now, but thank you, Dr. Espinosa, for your leading sentiments. But self-care just became so much more important to me since this pandemic. I think a lot of bad things have happened because of this pandemic, but a whole lot more good. Learning to cope with stress and anxiety and death and, you know, health, your health, taking care of your health, taking your vitamins has never been more important than it is today. I mean, I started faithfully taking my vitamins as soon as I heard that it would help. So taking care of myself is a part of my job. I cannot perform my job unless I take care of myself. And what I've learned over the past year is that everyone does it differently, and you know, you can't look down on someone else because of the way that they take care of themselves. And you have to make sure that, you know, whatever you're doing, that you're doing it in love, like Dr. Espinosa said. And as long as it's with love, God is there. And that helps you to be you, and that helps you be confident in whatever you're doing. And as long as you are serving others and helping others, you are in the absolute right place that you're supposed to be. And now I want to transition to skincare and how that factors into self-care. So I am a unique presenter. If you follow me on Facebook, you know Queen Candy J is my business page plug, okay? And skincare I have found new meaning in skincare. I feel that taking care of your skin is very important from a young age to an older age. You know, anyone can practice skincare, men, women. And I feel that when you have healthy skin, you feel more confident. And so I strive to help people in whatever areas that they struggle with their skin. And you know, different products work for different people, and sometimes it's a struggle just trying a product. You know, you try some in the past, they don't work, and you know, someone promises you a result and it doesn't come through. So it is trial and error, I will say, finding products that work for you, cleaning your skin, and just the act of putting water on your face is like a therapy. I don't know, when you go home after a day and you wash your face, it's like you're washing all the dirt off your skin, you're just releasing anxiety for some reason. I feel like water just helps us in so many ways. So cleansing your face every single day is very important to keeping your skin clear and healthy. In the morning and the night I recommend, but at least once a day is good. Then the next step after cleansing your skin would be toning your skin, which is basically calming your skin after you've, you know, kind of, you know, I don't want to say irritated it, but you've kind of given it a good friction and exfoliating your skin with your cleanser, or use your hands. So I have some products here. We're all going to try them together. And, you know, these are like your basic steps. So you're going to cleanse, you're going to tone, and then you're going to moisturize. Moisturizing your skin is very important. I know some people that have oily skin, they think, well, I already have so much oil in my skin, I don't need a moisturizer. But moisturizing your skin is important because if your skin doesn't have those skin conditioning building blocks, it cannot heal itself readily. So, you know, when you have a breakout, when you have stress, when you eat not so healthily, you know, events in your life may make a pimple pop up on your face, and you're like, oh my goodness, I have this presentation tonight and I'm getting a pimple. So that can happen. It can spring up overnight, it may seem like. So just cleansing your skin every day and toning and moisturizing, having some type of regimen will help you stay more consistent. And skincare is definitely about consistency. You can't do it once a week and expect you to have, you know, this beautiful skin. So I say that to say that I want to help you guys experience what it feels like to take care of your skin, and hopefully you can have a consistent schedule at home to follow. And then over time, you're going to feel more confident about your skin. You know, this mask kind of conceals bacteria, and you just breathing in this air constantly with this mask on. The real thing is maskne, you know, breaking out around the mask area because the airflow is not the same. So, you know, letting yourself take off the mask. At work, I don't have to wear a mask all the time, but I always go outside for my lunch break and get some fresh air and letting that ventilation and things like that. And then when you go home, doing the regimen that we talked about. Does anyone have any questions? That's all I really wanted to say. Go ahead, Josh.
All right. I heard this before. Do certain foods help you better your skin or no?
I think that's an accurate statement. I feel like the more water you drink, the better your skin will be. Water is a very essential part of your skin. The skin is the largest organ in your body. So you gotta make sure your skin gets what it needs. Now, does that mean your multivitamins that are good for skin? Vitamin E is very good for your skin. Now, you can get that from your foods that you eat, or you can get it from a vitamin. I will tell you that like greasy foods, fried foods are not so good for our skin, and we tend to love them. I love them too. Make sure you do your skincare extra that night if you're gonna have some. But it is mostly true. You know, what you eat will either help your skin or hurt your skin in the long run. Also, sun can, too much of it can hurt your skin, and too little of it can actually be harmful for your body. You know, vitamin D deficiency, we get vitamin D from the sun. But if you ever break out and you go outside and have like a day where you get like at least an hour or two of sun, sometimes it helps dry out acne, and your skin can start to repair itself. But too much sun can also be a bad thing. That was a good question. Yes.
That guy is very smart. That's a question I was gonna come with. About water.
Yes. Water is very good. He's been asking me questions since I got here about skincare. But that's good. I like to talk about skin. I like to talk about makeup and whatever helps you feel more like yourself, you know. I know that when I don't get a chance to put my moisturizer on, I feel like my skin suffers sometimes. It's like this little feeling like, oh no, my skin is so dry, it's hurting me. So that's just your mind telling you that, but it's really important to have a consistent skincare regimen. Go ahead, Sister Kay.
So I saw this, I don't know if this is TikTok related.
Oh, God.
I watched it on Facebook, and I've seen it a few times, and I'm almost convinced, but I'm not convinced. Are there products that, I don't know if you guys have seen it, where they rub something on the face, like it was really bad acne, and they rubbed the thing and then it took it off?
And then
I don't know that product. That sounds like a very valuable product that you rub it on your skin and take the acne right off.
Fake, right?
I would say that's fake. I would say that's fake, that's okay. As much as we would all like that to be true, I could just rub some magic cream on my face and all the acne, all the blemishes, and all the dark spots and all the wrinkles would disappear. It is not accurate. Skincare is something that takes time. It takes time. Sometimes certain products can help it clear up faster. Products with vitamin C. You've probably heard of hyaluronic acid on the commercials all day. It's something that is very good for your skin, so it's in a lot of skincare products. Also, caffeine has been known to be a skin conditioning agent. Yeah, caffeine.
How do you, to apply it or?
Right, to apply it. Drinking it versus applying it, yes, two different effects. But, you know, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, if you heard of how do you say it? Squalene? Squalene is something that our bodies, I'm sorry, squalene, that's how you say it. It's something that our bodies naturally produce, and actually as you age, you produce less of it, so you will see that in a lot of skincare products as well, and also makeup products.
Okay, question.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
What's the importance of
taking care of your skin before you go to bed, and what's the best regimen before you go to sleep at night?
That's a very good question. Before you go to bed, it's very critical to cleanse your face first of all, and then do the other steps like toning and moisturizing, because when you go to sleep, your skin repairs itself. That's the most time you're not touching your face, it's not exposed to elements, you're getting sleep. Sleep is good in so many different ways. And during hopefully you're getting, you know, like she said, 7 to 9 hours. Terry Lucan actually talked about sleep and your health earlier today. And plug in for her session tomorrow at 3 about managing stress and maximizing resilience. And she's also going to talk about mindfulness, which goes hand in hand with self-care. But at night, you know, your body is resting and your skin is actually repairing itself, and you're not touching it, and you're not, you know, applying anything. And those products that you apply right before bed are working on your body all night long. So if you can imagine throughout the day, all the things that you're touching and exposed to, you're not really getting a good, I want to say, like, absorption of the products that you're using. So at night, you're definitely going to get the maximum absorption. You're going to have the time to repair. So we're actually going to try a night cream today. So that will have all the things you need to actually, you know, calm yourself before you go to bed too. You know, help you calm down. Skincare before you go to bed can help you relax and get to sleep faster. One of the products we're going to use is rose water. Rose water is naturally relaxing. Y'all excited about this? I'm excited too. Yes, go ahead.
What should we use to moisturize our face?
Moisturizing your face, like I was saying, maybe trial and error. What different things work for your skin? So there's 4 types of skin. There's like normal skin, oily skin, dry skin, and combination skin. So depending on what your skin type is, might say which moisturizer you need for your skin. The website that I have, it actually has a skincare quiz. So it's going to ask you your age. It's going to ask you how often are you in the sun, you know, what type of skin you have, what are your concerns about your skin. Actually, you know, I didn't know this, but how much you're exposed to screens throughout the day. Your laptop, your phone, you know, can actually have a bearing on your skin too. So I would have to, like, you know, sit down and talk to you about, you know, your skin type and what moisturizer would be good for you. But I really like that we have a custom regimen for each type of skincare. If you're a person that has dry skin, you want to have something that has extra hydration in it. Like I said, vitamin E is really good. I know you guys have heard of like the Micelle water that you can get from, you know, pharmacies. You know, any type of olive oil, and of course in small amounts. You don't want to overdo it with your skincare as well. You know, sometimes less is more, depending on the product. That's a good question. Olive oil?
Okay, I don't know what type of skin I have in my skin and hair. Olive oil dries out.
Really?
Yeah, like olive oil and coconut oil.
And coconut oil too. Interesting.
Maybe not mine.
Trial and error. Now shea butter is pretty universal. You'll see that in a lot of moisturizers too. But yeah, like I said, it can depend on each person.
Yeah.
Maybe what works for me doesn't work for you, and that's a disclaimer I have to say up front.
Alright, so talking about skincare, right? So if you get like a pimple or a bump like out of nowhere, is it better to squeeze it out or just
That's a good question Joash asked. When you get a pimple, is it better to squeeze it or let it be? My recommendation is to let it be.
Why is that?
Because when you squeeze it, you're causing a wound. You're causing a wound. You're allowing that pore to open up wider, and you're probably going to squeeze it until it bleeds, right? You're going to get all the pus out, and then, oh, this is lovely stuff we're talking about. So I recommend letting it be. You see it, you recognize it, and you're going to take extra special care of that area. You're going to make sure you clean it twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, depending on how fast you want it to disappear. You're going to tone it, which is going to help dry it out a little bit and help calm the redness around it so it doesn't look so bad. I know when you see a pimple and it's got a white head on it, you want to squeeze it so bad. Trust me, I watched the pimple popper videos too. They're kind of addictive, which is strange. But letting it be is the best advice I can give you. Honestly, if you do the skincare regimen, in 2 or 3 days it'll be gone. Yes.
Really?
Yes. I've had breakouts where 2 or 3 days I do my stuff faithfully and it's gone.
I thought it usually takes like weeks.
No, not necessarily. There are different types of acne. I'm not a dermatologist, disclaimer. Okay, so if you have a problem with reoccurring acne and it doesn't clear up in, like, I would say it shouldn't last more than a week, definitely. If you're using your skincare consistently, then it should clear up in 2 to 3 days. But if you're having a more consistent problem, then you need to speak to a dermatologist, and you may need some type of antibiotic cream or, you know, some special products. Yes, go ahead.
I have 2 questions.
Mhm.
So, how do you clear up like scars after you pop your pimple? And my second question is like sometimes if I would use moisturizer on my face, I would burn, and sometimes I heard people say that the burning is good, but I also hear people say it's not good. So which one is it?
Those are 2 very good questions, and I've actually heard people say that as well, that sometimes when they moisturize their skin, it burns. I will say I have had that experience, and I feel as though it didn't harm my skin, even at, like, it's a temporary burning. I kind of think of it as maybe my skin really needed this, or maybe I had some type of sunburn that I didn't know, or, you know, maybe I put something on my face that I didn't agree with. I have had that experience, and I've had people have that experience with different moisturizers. As far as how to lighten a scar that you got from maybe the past or, you know, whatever, there are certain creams that can help with that, but the main thing is vitamin C and protein and water, I feel, because any wound will get better and thrive if you give it vitamin C, protein. Protein is the building block for your body to rebuild. So you got to make sure you have protein in your diet, or you're taking some type of protein shake or things like that, and getting enough water kind of washing out your system too. But scars are a very slow process. We have some serums that can help with lightening scars, but you know, they take time. They don't clear up in a week. They take time, and they take consistency too. Making sure they get, you know, special treatment. Yeah. Good questions. Anyone else? We're gonna try some products. I have some setup here. It's gonna take us a few minutes to get everyone with their setup. So give me a few minutes. And I guess we can pan the camera to watch how we apply these things, or it can watch me apply up here.
Which one? Over there? Okay. I have to move it closer.
Open that up and lay it out.
Can I see?
There's something to clear the face. Cleanser. And things to clean the face. Here you put that in, and then you actually wipe it off. Let's hear what she says. You're very smart, young man. You very wash.
Thank you. I'll try it out though. If it helps with like the bumps and everything, then it does.
Yes, and never touch your pimples.
I gotta try it out. You ready? I need to try. You ready? Not yet. You might have to.
Do you want to try?
Yes, please. I came over here for more space.
Oh, okay. So what's this? Is this like this one?
Well, no. Thank you. On paper towel?
Oh, yes. I only have 7 kids to make. So let's do it one more.
Oh, I'm my daughter's.
Oh, and take a glove.
Yeah.
when you apply this mask on your face.
All right.
Oh, this is use this. This is what you use to apply the mask.
Okay. Okay.
So this is a mask?
This is a moisturizer. Oh, that's for after.
After.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have to send out. I have to give everyone the mask individually because it can't be exposed to air. It will start reacting already.
But it's covered.
Yeah, it's covered.
Yeah, okay.
Can I try this one?
Yes, yes. Sit down. Where you gonna sit?
You can sit here. Oh.
Okay, sit right here.
I think you guys are more experienced on this, right? No?
We are somewhat, but this is something new.
Don't you guys like do skin? Isn't that more
Yeah.
like
We do
woman
it, we
thing?
do it.
Yeah.
We have our own little process at home, but this is kind of new, so let's see.
I'm so
Is it hard to-
inconsistent in my
No, my
You guys
face is
gotta
dry.
cleansing my hair. My face dry too.
So I do. I've been using Clinique for years. I've been using Clinique for some 30 years.
Yeah. You like it?
It works for me. Well, my face other things kind of breaking out.
I wonder like what's like good products to use, you know?
But try and Arosh is saying.
You're trying something. You
Not
listen.
good out there and you have to try.
Yeah, well, you
Because
hear.
you
I don't
can't
like-
say.
No, you listen, and then you hear, and then you try things. And sometimes, I have to say, sometimes when you go with the more expensive stuff, it seems to
Does it?
Work better or work worse?
work better.
Work really?
Because some of those little cheap things, they don't
Hold on.
break you out. And so if you go for a better product, it's
All
like
right.
if you're
I'm
buy
gonna
a
need
shirt,
you to take
you
out your
try to
phone
get a
number.
better brand.
But I thought it would work less though, because I thought it would be more like a scam. You know? I thought like less advertised products would be better.
Sort of. Sometimes you find those more expensive ones. You don't because, like for instance, Clinique is a fairly decent price. It's kind of on the line expensive side. You don't hear them advertised. You don't hear them advertised. They've been around forever, and I've been using them for like over 30 years. I've been using them, and you don't hear they advertise.
Yeah.
But only when they have a sale, and they're good. So sometimes by the product been out there, it kind of sells itself because it's a good product, so they don't need to advertise anymore. You know, because they've been out there, people been using them, they've been working. But the newer products, like when something new comes on the market, then that's when they will want to get the word out there.
Yeah.
And then you try and trial and error.
So you have
It
one of
might
these.
work, it might not.
But with you, you're transitioning into adolescence.
He's adolescent, so
You got our adulthood. So you are going to be having pimples, yeah, acne.
so he's
And don't put your hands in your face all the time either.
right. So for young people like you, I know what's good out there that they try. It's Cetaphil is one of them.
Oh, for what? But
To
it's
clean your
expensive too.
face.
A cleanser.
Yeah, a cleanser. You can get that in Walmart or something like that. And there was another one. And those are what teenagers, this is what teenagers use. There's another name, I can't think of the other one. Those are two popular ones
Oh,
that they use. Because my son had a lot of, I can't remember what it's called. But if you look in the, in that
Online.
department, if you look in the department of like a Walmart, you'll see all of them there. It's not,
Or CVS.
it's CVS or any Walgreens, any of those. And they're usually together. If you see, then the price is not terribly expensive, but if you could try it, that's what teenagers usually use. And it's just a matter of seeing which one works for you. Because Sean had bad acne as a teenager, but he's okay now.
You have a bad back?
No, it's not. It's not acne. It's just like it's just pimples. You know? That's
Or
what it
acne
is.
is
Well,
pimples?
it's acne. Exactly.
Because it comes randomly at
And
me.
you know what
Times. It comes
And when
randomly.
you eat, what you eat too.
I mostly eat healthy, but it usually just comes around the time.
And don't put soap on your face. If you can help it, don't
Joash,
put
can
soap
you
on
do
your
me a huge
face.
favor?
Can you top everybody with a cup of water?
One full cup of water.
Oh, pour everything.
Yes, thank you.
2 cups or just one?
One.
Just
One cup, they can distribute it.
All right.
You don't have to pull it all the way up. I don't think. That's good. That's probably good.
Fair enough.
Maybe one over.
Huh? You need to bring something around. the hydrocortisone help.
Is that something new?
What, that itches? Sometimes my arm itches. Like the other day I got ashes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you shower, do you put lotion on?
Maybe I wonder it's because you shaved, Shamaya.
You shave your arm?
She
I
did.
think we're almost
But
ready.
I never got itchy before. Because I shaved it before.
But as you're growing up, you're different. And was the thing dirty? Was it a brand new one?
No, I just knew it.
Oh. You always use Nair?
That's not harsh on your
Wow.
arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
We're gonna see the hives coming up.
going to teach from up here.
Oh, well, you see it a little bit.
Okay, did everyone get a setup that wants to try? Let me know if you didn't. Okay, so the first step, I'm going to administer. Okay, this is the perfecting mask, and it's charcoal based. Okay, this is basically for cleansing your pores, and you'll see when you paint it on your face, it's going to turn gray. It's black, and then it dries to gray. As soon as it reaches air, it starts reacting. So that's why I need to administer it to you, each one individually, and I got a little popsicle stick to do that. So you can use the popsicle stick to rub it on your face, and you can also use your hands. I have some gloves here if you prefer to just put the glove on and apply with your hand, and then you can throw away the glove, which makes it easier. And then you're going to let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you're going to take your paper towel, wet it, and then wipe off the mask in its entirety, okay? And I gave you 2 because sometimes if you don't get it all in one, then you can take the second one, get it all off, okay? After that, we're going to do the... Correct, we're doing this is the cleansing part, yes. This is a mask. Now, a mask you won't use every day. A mask is like once or twice a week treatment because this is a really deep cleanse into your pores, okay? Your cleanser, your everyday cleanser, you're going to use that every single day, all right? You need one of these?
Yeah, I need
The mask, yes. I'm going to give it to everyone individually. Yep, so I'm going to make... Wipe it off, we're going to do the rose water toning spritz. And that's what I'm going to spritz all over your face. Just like 3 or 4 sprays. And then what you all have, some of you have, some of you don't have, is the moisturizer. Okay, the third step is moisturizing. All right. So here it is, it's black. And you take a good portion here. You can use that one to smear it around. Shamal, I'll do you last so you can. Thank you so much. That's fine. You ready? Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I love your hand.
Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you.
Yeah, how do I... So black.
Yeah, it's black and it's gonna turn gray. It's already
Wait,
starting to
what
turn
do I
gray.
do?
What you paying attention?
I put the water in there.
Thank you. You know, thank you so much for telling that. And you need some. Hold on, let me get one more thing. You're gonna apply this all over your face. Avoid your eyes. Yes.
Wait, apply this on my face?
Yes.
Can I have a stick?
Yeah, you got some. Oh, you. Sorry.
Josh. Oh my God.
Her entire face.
Josh.
Go ahead, girl. Get that
You have to apply this on your face.
Okay.
Yep, and you can use yours to smear it around your face.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take this off.
Oh, it feels good.
Yeah, I love when it starts working. You're like, oh yes, this
This is yours,
You
right?
like put it like this.
This is yours. Oh, thank you. I wet it.
That's okay.
Oh, Joe hooked his face up.
Here.
You look like
from
Anybody need a little? I think I can do a little bit more for you. Oh, that's good. Good job. Oh yes, let me do. Come on.
Wait, it's a charcoal activating.
Correct.
When the girls
You would
the
name is perfecting that.
my mom, whenever I
But the main ingredient is charcoal. She's
It feels good. It's tingling.
tingly, yeah. And it'll turn gray. Look, it's turning gray already.
It's tingly, right, June?
I'll take that from you. Thank you.
Like, yeah, that's how we use the makeup on.
Yeah, you can use your finger.
Whoa, I feel that. Yeah. It's like foaming.
This is good, right? This is a girl thing. I don't really.
No, and that is a very common misconception. Men need to take care of their skin too. Pastor Brian, you gonna take care of your skin?
Come on, Pastor Brian. Come on, Pastor Brian.
Oh, this is crazy.
I know.
How long is it even on for?
5 minutes. Did you set your timer?
No.
She went to the bathroom too. You want to set it?
This is crazy.
It's tingling, guys.
It's giving the stinging.
Ready now.
It's stinging. It's tingling me.
It feels good.
It feels good. Look at Joe. Oh, cool.
Yes, lady. Go ahead, Shem. I see you. Look at all these lovely, lovely people taking care of their skin. Listen, if you're taking a selfie, I want to see it. Tag me, post me, tag me, okay?
What's your time?
The Bible says that he will
Timer.
our whole month.
Oh, yes, 5 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. Okay?
Sanctifying our body.
Amen.
I didn't take a picture with us.
Oh, my God.
We still live? Gary. We still live?
I don't notice anything.
I haven't pointed this way.
We want to know this.
Not a mask.
That's great.
So you can imagine.
Sit you on your table and we can't, Facebook can't hear you.
They can't hear me?
They in your business.
She said they can.
Oh, they can. Oh.
Is the camera project towards us?
Yes.
Not talking about it.
We're looking at y'all. Look, look.
You guys.
It's tingling.
It's working.
Is that a good thing?
Yes, the bubbling is normal. It's reacting with oxygen and cleaning in your pores. Yes, it should turn gray. Now yours is very light because you probably have a little bit. But if you're thicker, you see like Sister K. I don't have any more. But I can get you guys more. I think we need to do this again, so I'm gonna bring more next time. Yeah? Yeah. And everyone has water, right? You can take your paper towel and dip it in the water, wring it out. It doesn't need to be soaking wet, just damp. And that'll come off nicely. You can take that out.
Can you repeat the purpose of the mask again?
Yes.
We wipe it off.
Yes. With the damp wash Eskimo. The purpose of this mask is to cleanse your pores deeply. This one is also a natural, chemical exfoliant.
So you have it every day?
No, you will not do this every day. This is a once or twice a week type thing. Look at him, cross on his forehead. Keep doing it, baby. Yes, but wait, before you wipe, make sure you damp it. Make this a little damp. Make your wash like take some more water. It's fine. Oh, that's fine. After you bring it up. Okay. At least you're cleansed. What are you doing?
How did you get it? You don't feel it? Oh, but wait, it don't work.
Can I have another one?
Go wash it off.
There's some of it.
How do you do all this editing?
I can't watch it.
I don't watch scary movies, but that was just more occult.
So we started watching, what is it called?
Conjuring?
Oh, the iron tips. You see that?
I saw that.
Series or something.
Yeah.
All right, Joanne, I think it's time for you to take yours off now. I know you like the feeling. Yeah,
So
yeah.
therefore, it's time to remove it.
Yes. No, dip the whole thing in there. The whole thing. Yeah, yeah.
Is it all?
And then you're gonna squeeze it to bring it out. And then you're gonna open it up and try to get all of it off. Okay? And you can always take more water.
Aisha said hi.
Oh, hey girl! And look, hey girl.
I have the twin Stevens upstairs.
Dip it off or rub it off?
Okay, where's yours?
Rub it off.
But yeah, you wanna avoid your eyes. Your eyes don't need to be detoxed, okay? And your lips.
So what you use for daily? This feels really good.
Y'all want paper towel?
It's like just
Let me tell you,
What racial evidence going on?
hold on 1 second. So at night I use a cleansing balm.
That looks good.
So I have to cleanse it like a nozzle.
Okay.
That's the one if I get up and go to the sink. But if I'm lazy, I take the cleansing balm and just rub it on my face. So you also need to
Try
rub it
them
on
now.
too.
Show
After
some
you
around
take
here.
it off, even though it applies like an oil, your face feels clean.
Okay.
It's still
That's in your in your line?
Yes. You just got that. Yes, absolutely. And you know what? It's right here.
I still use this my bag.
Oh, yeah.
Can they see what we're doing? Can y'all kiss the men?
Oh, yes. Can somebody please take a picture?
Yeah.
You know what he said? He said his phone doesn't recognize it.
Hold on. I need a picture of Pastor Brian right now, okay?
Joel.
And this is Joel. Okay, Joel needs some too. Because you know, men be scared to take care of their skin, so I got to show. And only real men take care of their skin, okay?
Joel says his phone doesn't recognize it.
What'd you do?
No, you had it.
Pastor Brian.
Because it looks like
Shemai, you finished already? Why?
Guys,
how do you?
What you afraid of?
You can try that pedicure though. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, here she gave it to us.
No, this feels good.
Like when I'm cutting John's hair, so I have to just take it all off. John's just laughing.
We're gonna go to the next step.
Does it come out?
You got more brain. Go to the bathroom.
This feels
Yeah, you might have to go to the bathroom. Yes, take it off completely. Or you can go to the bathroom. Either way. Okay. Let me see your nose. You still got some on your nose, right? Lord,
I get it.
okay.
Work on it.
Who's got theirs complete? You still got some right here.
We just told him to go to the bathroom.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is Rose Water Tony's great.
See what us women do.
Oh, look at that.
Rub it in or no?
No, no air dry.
What do we do now?
We're doing rose water now.
So you climb and then you.
Anybody seen Mel Gibson's Apocalypse?
No.
I noticed that I have this dark area right here, and I thought it was clean, and I just not coming out. So I guess like my skin is like this. You notice it? Yeah, like on both sides. But I don't know. I thought it was clean. I think it's off. It's not clean.
Because it's
Right here, yeah.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was never before.
Oh, I noticed it, but I thought it. Maybe I probably yeah, maybe it's
That means it's better, but it was hiding.
You don't want to buy you?
Maybe you're seeing I ain't said that. I ain't said that. No, but I don't want to
I'm gonna call you, Candace.
Thank you so much. What's your name? She's a moisturizer.
Oh, I buy
No,
one.
she didn't. I didn't get anything. She said I didn't have enough on.
Is that all?
Yeah, like I'm trying to wipe it off. I just noticed like this
No,
dark
you
area.
can see
You see
it.
it?
Yeah, see.
Are you looking in the mirror?
And it's on the other side too.
You ain't looking in the mirror. Okay,
But I
my
was like, I just really never noticed it. Yeah. You always say that. It's not like I'm directing it.
like it takes you to.
Yeah.
What about here? Is that, isn't a little red there?
Under here?
Yeah, right here.
Right here? Oh, so what you get it? This is. Just in case you have, like, I don't have your. So I know there's here. So I know here, I have little hair here. And I do wax here. But I never thought the wax would make it a different color, you know?
Tell me.
And here too, I do wax under here. So here, like I see.
Did you take a picture before? Okay, good. I'm just interested.
It's probably some type of image.
Yeah.
So it really, I didn't get the.
Oh, this very good. That's so beautiful.
Feels good? Is that the serum?
It makes your skin really smooth. It's the moisturizer.
No, exactly. You get water.
Bye, I'll call you.
Okay.
I just want to make her see the food.
It's supposed to be really
So
good.
it's all the amount that you use.
That you guys do?
Like a penny size?
Like a pea size, exactly.
No, the ladies always.
That's it, but down your stick. You're popping in it.
Did everybody get a picture?
Oh, Sister Marsha, your skin looks good.
Oh, look at that.
Your skin looks good.
Yes.
Does it feel clean? Let me make sure you got all yours off.
Yeah, it look good.
Look different.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Beautiful. Now let me see. You got all off? Right under this eye. Okay. I think you good now. I'm not sure. Oh yes, you ready? You got it all off, right?
Yeah, I know.
Anybody need moisturizer? Did you get moisturizer?
Yeah.
You didn't get
spray.
I want to get sprayed. Let's get sprayed.
You ready?
Sister Candace, is supposed to be tingly, the moisturizer cream?
It can
Yeah, mine was
be.
a
In
little
dry
tingle.
areas,
Yeah.
it can be.
Oh.
Mainly in my dry areas, I do feel a little tingle. Yeah. But it should be temporary.
I think it's probably tingling from maybe from.
But you just let it soak.
When you put
Yeah,
them
let it-
No,
let it-
no, because it's supposed to be tingly in order for it to work, because it's oxidized.
Did you get it full inhale anything else?
I did, but the clothes too.
You just gotta say that.
As you apply.
Inhale it, let it fill you up.
Alright, it's good.
You got plenty on.
I already talked to her.
Oh,
Someone left too.
Oh my goodness gracious. Anybody didn't get moisturizer? Pastor Brian's still getting his own. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Pastor Brian's still
You didn't do it?
All right, come on.
Did you get?
Question regarding the exfoliator. Isn't she right?
Yeah.
What did you make?
What did he make?
So yes.
It's really tingling.
Yeah, put some on.
Okay.
From there.
Well, give her. So you can take that home. Oh.
Question regarding the exfoliator.
Yes.
What I know or heard about exfoliator.
So I have a mask that has like that sandy feel. But the ones that come in our masks are not like, they're not gonna match. They're gonna degrade with the water. I know that some beads are like bluish and you can see them and they're like,
But you put so much.
But the more friction, the more exfoliation you're doing. Right, like a minute is
It's
good.
called Gallus by.
And we have one that you just kind of circulate motion for 1 minute and then you let it sit. It also cleans your skin, but the main
And that brush that we want to use, that's enough. You guys want to be able to
yeah, so it's like it's exfoliating body, so you're making friction. You mean like the spin brush? Yeah, I use that too. So it's like that. If your friends are not in the fully.
Yeah.
You're kind of doing it.
No, right.
Your friends are fine, but they're not going to be doing it.
Right. Gliding on slowly. Okay.
Yeah, and listen, any questions, y'all feel free to text me, message me, I'll answer your questions, and if I don't know the answer, I'll get the answer. Okay?
What do you guys spend so much time with doing?
Oh, you got your own? Hallelujah. We thought we lost you.
No, I'm not done yet.
All right, wait, next up. Oh yeah, we still alive, but we gonna end it now, right? We gonna end it now.
I did it already. It's okay. You can open your eyes now.
Oh, let me see it real quick. So I'm just gonna. So thank you everyone for coming to our skincare is self-care session, and please come back tomorrow at 3 p.m. We have Terry Lucan presenting on managing stress and maximizing resilience. And at 12 noon we have free lunch, so please come and pick up a lunch. And at 5 p.m. we have counseling with our pastor. You can have one-on-one counseling with our pastor, okay?
6 o'clock yoga.
Oh, and 6 o'clock yoga, yes. If you wanna practice some yoga with us, at 6 o'clock you're gonna do it right in your chair. And these are things you can practice.
Oh, it's in your chair?
Yoga in your chair.
Oh.
Yes. Tomorrow at 6. 6 p.m.
So when the whole thing starts? What time tomorrow? It starts at lunch?
Lunch starts at 12. And then Terry Lucan is at 3. Counseling with your pastor is at 5. And then at 6, yoga in your chair.
So that's a big gap between lunch and the next.
Yeah.
I'm going to try now.
Thank you all for coming.